स्टुडंट्स, वेलकम एव्हरीवन टू दी ज्ञानसाधना प्रतिष्ठान. ज्ञानसाधना प्रतिष्ठानमध्ये सर्वांचं स्वागत आहे. आपण आजच्या लेक्चरमध्ये रोटेशनल डायनॅमिक्सबद्दल डिस्कशन करणार आहोत. वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट द रोटेशनल डायनॅमिक्स इन दिस टुडेज लेक्चर. Until now we had the discussion about linear motion as well as translational motion. So what is the difference between linear and angular that we are going to discuss? We had the discussion about linear velocity, angular velocity, linear momentum, angular momentum and all those things, right? So in this today's lecture, let me explain you something new, that is the angular momentum and its conservation. So what is the linear momentum, what is the translational motion? Translational motion is also known as the linear motion. Another motion is angular motion. It is also known as the rotational motion, right? So linear means बिटवीन टू पॉईंट्स, या दोन पॉईंटच्या मधली जी मोशन आहे त्याला म्हणतो आपण लिनियर मोशन. आणि अँग्युलर मोशन म्हणजे काय? मोशन अँगल तयार करणारी आहे. इट इज मेकिंग सम अँगल विथ द ॲक्सिस ऑफ रोटेशन. ॲक्सिस सोबत अँगल तयार करून जाणारी मोशन, राईट? सो लिनियर डिस्प्लेसमेंट कशानं दर्शवलं जातं आपलं? आपण लिनियर डिस्प्लेसमेंट बघितलं होतं, जे की एक्सनं दर्शवतो किंवा यसनं दर्शवतो. तर याच्याशी रिलेटेड अँग्युलर डिस्प्लेसमेंट असतं थीटानं दर्शवतो, राईट? सो वी हॅव linear velocity is denoted by letter V. So angular velocity is denoted by letter W. Linear acceleration is denoted by A and angular acceleration is denoted by letter alpha, right? So in linear motion we have force. In angular motion what we have? It is the torque. So these all are the analogies we are going to use here, right? So linear motion means motion in between 2 points. Angular motion means motion about the axis of rotation, right? After that point we are going to discuss about the linear momentum and angular momentum. So linear momentum is denoted by letter P, angular momentum is denoted by letter L. So linear momentum is the product of mass and velocity, angular momentum is the product of mass and velocity as well as radius, or as well as the distance between what? Axis of rotation and center of mass. This R is also known as radius of gyration in the rotational dynamics. This R, it means that it is the distance between center of mass and axis of rotation. This is the what we can say, this is the axis, this is the axis of rotation, right? So this is what the distance between what? This center of axis of rotation and center of mass. Center of axis of rotation and center of mass, they are separated by distance R. Okay, they are separated by distance what? R. So P is nothing but the linear momentum, L is nothing but the angular momentum, right? So we know that it is also called as the moment of linear momentum. Angular momentum लाच काय म्हणतात, दुसरं एक नाव आहे त्याला. It is also called as moment of linear momentum. You are going to write all those things. हे लिहून घ्यायचं सर्व. P is the linear momentum of the particle at in a circular motion and L is the angular momentum of the particle. What is the relationship between them? त्यांच्यामधला संबंध काय बघा. L bar is equal to R bar cross P bar, where R bar is the position vector from the axis of rotation. So L bar is equal to R bar cross P bar. So P म्हणजे काय असतो? मास इंटू वेलोसिटी. हे P आपण वापरलं होतं बघा फोर्सच्या इक्वेशनमध्ये, आठवत असेल तुम्हाला. फोर्स इज इक्वल टू dP बाय dt. dP बाय dt कशामुळं? रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ लिनियर मोमेंटम. P means what? Linear momentum. F means what? Force, right? So L is equal to R bar cross P bar, where R bar is the position vector from the axis of rotation and P is nothing but the linear momentum, L is nothing but the angular momentum. आता बघा, मॅग्नेट्यूडच्या लँग्वेजमध्ये सांगायचं असेल तर आपल्याला कसं लिहावं लागेल? ज्या वेळेस दोन वेक्टर्स असतात आपल्याकडे, ए बार क्रॉस बी बार, दोन वेक्टर्स आहेत आणि त्यांच्यामध्ये क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट आहे. सो व्हॉट वी कॅन टेक इफ वी हॅव क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट, वी कॅन राईट लाईक दिस, ए बी sin theta. Which angle we can take? If we have cross, we can take sin. Now let me explain you about the dot product. If I have two vectors A bar dot B bar, if I want to write their magnitude, how I can write? I will have to write like this, AB cos theta. If we have dot, we can use the cos, and if we have cross, we can use the sin. So here P bar and R bar, we have P and R. The angle between them is theta, and that theta is followed by sin. Why sin theta only? Why not cos theta? Because in the product rules of two vectors we have seen, if two vectors they have the scalar product, we can take cos theta. If they have the vector product means the cross product. Cross product is also known as the vector product. If these two vectors have vector product, then these two vectors magnitude wise can be written by following sin theta, where theta is the smaller angle between the directions of p bar and r bar. P bar and r bar, the angle between them is theta. So what is Newton's second law? Relationship between linear and angular motion. लिनियर मोशन आणि अँग्युलर मोशन मधला संबंध काय आहे थोडक्यात बघा. न्यूटनचा दुसरा लॉ, फोर्स इज इक्वल टू मास इंटू ॲक्सेलरेशन, हे आहे लिनियरमध्ये. तेच न्यूटनचा दुसरा नियम रोटेशनलमध्ये लागू होईल, पण त्याला वेगळ्या लँग्वेजमध्ये लिहिता येईल. टॉर्क टो इज इक्वल टू आय इंटू अल्फा. इकडे ॲक्सेलरेशन ए आहे, इकडे ॲक्सेलरेशन अल्फा आहे. दिस इज अल्फा. ओके, सो इफ you are unable to see it, I am going to write torque toe is equal to I into alpha. Torque toe is equal to what? I into alpha, right? So we can write like this: torque toe, which is equal to I means moment of inertia and alpha means what? Alpha is nothing but the angular acceleration. Here we have force F, which is equal to mass into acceleration. Mass is now relative, or mass is now comparative, or as we can see, mass is equivalent to the moment of inertia, right? Here you can see this acceleration is associated with letter alpha, so force is associated with torque, so mass is associated with what? I. It means that mass in linear is associated with inertia in angular. Remember this thing. So second is momentum. Momentum in linear we have linear momentum, in rotational we have angular momentum, P mv. Here we have L is equal to I omega. So W is nothing but work in the linear motion is given by force into what we can say delta x, or force into displacement, or we can write W is equal to integration of f dx. So in angular, W is equal to T into delta theta, or W is equal to tau into d theta. Tau means what? That is the torque acting on the body. Kinetic energy, what is the kinetic energy? Kinetic energy in the linear motion is given by K is equal to half mv square. Kinetic energy in the what we can say angular is given by half into I omega square. So power is equal to force into velocity. Here power is equal to torque into alpha. Kinetic energy, if we compare kinetic energy in both the things, so we will get the result. This is the kinetic energy in the rotational dynamics, kinetic energy in the linear dynamics. Half same. Here we have omega square, here we have v square, here we have r, here we have m. I and m are equal. It means that I is equal to m, half same. So v is equal to omega. V is equal to omega means what? V is equal to actually r omega, but we are just going to say that they are equivalent. The actual relationship between v and omega is v is equal to what? R omega. V is equal to r omega. So this we will have to remember. So in this way we can study kinetic energy in both the dynamics, in the both the motions, rotational as well as linear or the translational. linear म्हणजे काय तुमच्या लक्षात आलं असेल मग. linear motion म्हणजे दोन पॉईंटच्या मधली मोशन, आणि angular motion म्हणजे making some angle, the motion of the object by making some angle, right? So with this we will stop here, and we will continue the remaining things in one of the next video. Bye for now and have a nice day. Thank you everyone.